Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. In the last episode, we were doing some work around the base, doing some quests. Don't really have anything to show for it, but we did get some really cool rewards. But yeah, we were doing some quests, getting things that we needed done. But today we are going to be going on an adventure again. Same place we always go adventure. Back to the spatial dungeons. I'm just processing a stack of iron ore. You know what, let's just get all of the ore of iron. I do want to see uses. Is there anything else that it's going to be used for other than making... Nope, just making iron. Okay. So we'll just put the rest of that in there. I'll go ahead and fill all that. And I'm going to be doing that kind of off and on as we go. But first things first, we need to close out the vanilla mining. And today we are going to try to make some progress in the Rotunda. So let's load it up. Now, last time we were in there, we kind of explored around a little bit. And then ran away from some mean-looking monsters. Because that's kind of what I do. I didn't like the look of the monster, so I ran away. Our armor is doing fine. It is not enchanted or anything. I don't really have any levels, so who cares. But we do need to hit F7 so we can see. Now, what we had was one. This is the Rotunda, so big round rooms. But that is what we had. A spawner that's spawning a lot of guys. And I have no idea what kind of armor or anything, how difficult these guys are going to be. So let's hit one and find out. Alright. 2 hits. 3. 4. Okay. More if they're on fire. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of take the name of this area a little bit literally, and we're gonna go in circles. Cause that makes sense, right? We go in circles. We can do something like that. Now I don't want to get hit by these guys if I can help it. All right, and I think now would be a good time to start smacking them all. I wish I knew what kind of armor this was. I guess we're going to find out. There is a piece right there. Ow. Alright, so it looks like they have withering and fire. I do not want them to crowd the door, because then we'll never get in. Okay, the fire aspect is incredible. So we're going to want a bucket of water. Simple as that. So let's just grab a bucket. We have plenty of buckets. So this is Karma. Protection 5. Thorns, Soulbound, Unbreaking, Blast Protection. Ew. Alright, so this is some nasty guys. These are nasty guys. But we can handle it. The only question is, how are we going to get back in to handle it? So, this is ineffable glass. We can break it. Ow. That was weird. Alright, let's just smack them through here. And, yeah, this won't be too bad. It'll just take a little bit of time. No more of these guys can spawn because we're too far away, so it's just going to be a matter of killing them. We'll put the ineffable glass back where we got it. And luckily, oh my god, there's so many of them though. Luckily, we will have a lot of experience, a lot of stuff from these guys. Luckily, the thorn doesn't seem to be working on us, so that's really good. Also, this, if it can, yeah, it's gonna level up here in a second. So we might get something again. Now I can't see because of where all of the experience orbs. Alright, so we have a few more. We have a couple of the swords as well. So that's kind of neat. So we're just going to keep that open for now. And let's try to rush in. Nope, not going to deal with the witches. Alright, that will cut down on spawns just a little bit. And then if we run to the other side real quick, we should be able to go ahead and do that again from this side. And oh my god, yep. There is so much stuff coming after me. So we've lit the area up fairly well. We do need to eat. Hey, I want you guys to come follow me. The zombie tracking should work. Where basically you hit them and they will come follow you. Wow, we have a lot of this armor. Flim Flam, Protection, Auto Smelting, Withering, Knockback, Fire Aspect, Flim Flam, Unbreaking, Looting, Sharpness 5. This stuff is good. We're going to keep it because we might end up using it if we need to. We can put all of our levels away. And cool. So now we just have to hit these guys a lot. And kill them all. So this is going to take a little bit. But once we do, yay, more modifiers. Once we do murder all of these guys, I'm going to close this up, this hole, and what we're going to do is we're going to run back there, and we're going to close up the next little area, entrance. Alright, so, are you the last one? You can't possibly be the last one. But I'm going to pretend that you are. Let's get some cobblestone. No. And there we go. So they take about 5 hits. Probably without taking any fire damage. And there's going to be a couple more that spawn. Luckily their spawners are deactivated by light. And because of the way this spawner is, it's going to find any darkness it can. I honestly hate to think about what kind of mess is underneath here. Where did you come from? You might have been hiding in the corner. Let's go ahead. Nope. These guys are still spawning. Probably in the air. Let's stand back. Let's water ourselves. Yeah, right there. So it's not dark enough on the ground, but it is dark enough in the air. So just get plenty of torches, and I'm going to stand close-ish and see if any more spawn. I don't see any more, so let's go ahead and break. I'm going to break the spawner. We can always remake the spawner. I think. But honestly, we have a lot of their armor. It's good, but it's not the best. Karmat is not one of the high-end alloys. So, yeah, that was one spawner, by the way. Custom spawners, I don't know if you guys have ever really dealt with that kind of stuff. It is really loud. I'm gonna turn these guys down a little bit more. I don't know if you guys have ever really dealt with the custom spawners, but you can change things like spawn rate, how many monsters spawn, how quickly they spawn. That was a powered up spawner. You can also change the range, as we discovered in the last area with the lag. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of guys down here. And we're going to just light that up a little bit. And I want to try to light this area up. I don't know what we're going to find in here. If, honestly, anything. Hey. Bad witch. Alright, so there's plenty of places for things to spawn. But I'm not really seeing anything urgent to deal with. So let's clean up this area just a little bit, make it a little safer. So one of the first things I want to do is break these voidstone. And I want to look down here. So there is a bunch of spawners. There is a bunch of spawners. And our inventory is full, so let's actually just place this like right there. And we should be able to still break these guys, pick them all up. Cool. So, yeah, a lot of spawners down there that we're gonna have to deal with or do something. So, there also usually was a tank of some sort of liquid. This one should be the metotite, or however you say it, meotite. Whatever it's called. The end metal. That should be what's in a tank, if there is a tank. And if there is, we might want to go ahead and grab that, because that will allow us to make the end alloy, which is the Desclaudus or something like that. I can't remember what it's called or how to pronounce it. I'm terrible at pronouncing a lot of things. But that is something that is actually really good for armor. And I believe it's decently enchantable, so that's even better. But let's go ahead and clear out our inventory. We got a bunch of stuff. Looks like everything's the same as we would expect. And let's head back in. We'll clean up the area. Actually, it's good enough. But what I want to do... So there is stuff up top. But fighting above you is always a nightmare. I want to see real quick if we break back here. Is that diamond? Okay, there is a tank. It's like right over here. Yep, that is molten meotite. So, let's go get our fluid back and some sort of container. And I want to light this up a little bit. Looks decent. Cool. So let's go get our fluid back and some sort of container and get a little bit of that. We can always get more later. That's not a problem, but our fluid vac, and let's just grab a tank. One of the hardened portable tanks will work. And we'll just start getting all of this molten meotite. So why do we want this? Like I said, it does make a really good alloy with some other stuff that we've gotten. Now let's just... It's really cool looking, I will say. And I think I've gotten all that I can reach from there. How much did we get? 15. 15 buckets worth. So that's not too bad. I do want to explore up top, but I do know that it's going to be nasty. Decisions. So we're going to go ahead and take this back. I'll eventually put it into a drum. I don't know if I have an empty drum lying around. But it's something that I will probably end up doing just to get a lot of liquid. Do we have an empty drum? We do. So all we have to do is just one of these. Put that there. I said put that there. And right click. And then pick that back up. Cool. So what we're going to do with this is we need to do a couple quests. So first things first, let's just do this. We'll go ahead and get a couple blocks. How much do we actually need? We need 40. So that is 5 blocks. One more block, I think. And then we need a block of Desicalcos. I don't know. We need the other one. What is it called? It's purple. Examite. Examite and Meotite make Orichalcos. I know it's not Orichalcos. So there is the Meotite. We're going to get a bunch of stuff for that. Chiseled Ender Quartz, bunch of Ender Pearls, Flux Pearls, and Reward Bag. And then we can just make a single block of the End Ingot, the End Alloy. I'm just going to call it that because it's going to be easier for me. We could cast it out. It is 1 makes 2. So let's put 9 of each. And I can never remember active with signal. Let's turn both of them off for right now. And we'll deal with that in a moment. So we can put the rest of this stuff away. And we have a greater reward bag. So let's go ahead and open that just to see what we have. And it's a bunch of depth first search upgrades and pseudo round robins. Things that I will be honest, I never actually use. But alright, let's go ahead and put this guy. We'll put him over here. I'm not ready to like try to take out too much of that area, so let's just put him right there. And how is this coming? So do we have the alloy. Cool. So we just turn this on, we'll cast out the blocks, and we'll be good to go. While we're here, we need to do that to get a little bit more. We have a lot of iron now. And we'll put the rest of the cobblestone away. How are we doing on cobblestone, by the way? We have a sextuple. I do believe we also have a septuple in here. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good, actually, for what it's worth. But there is the other alloy. And we get a legendary word bag. So what do we get? A liquid XP bedrockium drum. Full. I think we are never going to need liquid XP. Now, there is a very valid question of what can we do with that, but we don't have to worry about levels, really. Enchanting, when we want to enchant something, is going to be the simplest thing ever. So, there's definitely some advantages to that. But, alright, let's be brave. or stupid, however you want to look at it. And we're gonna void stone. This is taking a little bit to do anything with. Alright, so this isn't actually that bad. Immediately, anyways. Let's pillar up. And I don't see anything up here. So I don't know that this is really worth it to clear out right now. But yeah, so the top is actually not that bad. We'll go ahead and close it up. And yeah, there's a lot of spawners down there. So let's do something special for that. This is empty space, isn't it? Yep. And that is like struggling. Because it wants to be a laboratory block. Alright, so we're gonna do something special if we have any more of it. We're gonna throw some lighting down there. Using florbs. Now we have two options for lighting. We have lava and we have glowstone. So hopefully we have one of those. I guess we do have magmatic pyrotheum. Blazing pyrotheum, sorry. So glowstone. We have a bucket of glowstone. One bucket goes into an empty florb. Do we have any florbs that are empty? We don't. Can we make a florb? We have a slime ball. We don't have sawdust or slag. Slag is made from basically induction smelting anything with anything else, and we don't have an induction smelter, so we would have to make an induction smelter, which really isn't that bad. We basically have everything. Do I have machine frame? Nope. Alright, well, worth looking. I don't have much auto crafting in this mod pack, and this time around I don't really have any auto crafting, mostly just because don't really have any use for it. So we'll put that there. That is a magma crucible. We're also going to need a another machine frame so that we can make fluid transposer. So we need the copper gears, 1, 2, and this guy, and there's the fluid transposer. So not there. We'll go ahead and put it here, and we're gonna deconfigure all of these guys for right now. And this guy I want to, there we go. We have energized glowstone in there. Now, if we want some slag, we're going to need some sort of dust. Habit design? Will this work? Uses. Yeah. So we get some sand. And we can at least try to get a piece of slag. Cool, we got one. And then we're going to need sawdust. Now, sawdust comes from pulverizing wood. I think we can handle that. You can also get it from a byproduct of the sawmill, but yeah, whatever works. So there are florbs. We only need one right now, and we're just going to fill this back up. And there is an energized glowstone florb. Now, what this is going to allow us to do is I can throw, we've used these before. I can throw this down there, and hopefully Ideally, anyways, it would solidify into some glowstone. I don't know if it will, but at the very least, we can throw it right here, and it's going to make it a little bit easier for lighting. I can just set up here and take out this guy. Or not. He's just going to walk away. But if we get down here, we should be able to, honestly, do one of these. Alright, let's kill him. And just try to kill these guys as quickly as possible. Dense diamond ores. And what I want to do real quick is just one of these. And we're going to break spawners. And I'm going to put torches around here just to be safe. Yeah, these are spawning, I think. But honestly, that wasn't too bad. And then, if I didn't have a bucket of water, I could just go ahead and get my glowstone back. Or we can just let it sit there. It will probably solidify. I don't know the mechanics on how that works, but it might solidify, and then all we're out is a florb, which those were not that bad to make. Now here's my question. Anything down here? Not seeing anything? Now here's the next question. Is there... There is no glass there. That is death. Good to know. Alright, so there is a creeper there. Let's shoot his feet. But I think we've made decent progress here. I almost want to go down there to take care of that center area. We make a little platform down there just in case we fall down there. But the wool's not down there. It's going to be somewhere else because that's the way this map is. That's the way this works. So I do want to see real quick if we have any quests completed. Because we might from killing monsters. We do. Awesome. And then we are going to we're going to go ahead and end the episode off. And next time we're either going to continue exploring around there or do some work around the base. But we should have zombie killers. I know there is also the Fallen Knights. We've completed this. We need to get 20 more. But that's going to give us a triple compressed cookie. How are we doing on cookies? Yeah, we have 8 Fallen Knight spawners. So we could repair those. You can take a broken spawner. We have so many. Wither Witch, Blaze, Concussion Creeper, Skeleton, all of these guys. And you can use them to make powered spawners. It says on the thing. So if we look at a powered spawner, that's kind of expensive. Vibrant crystals are emeralds, and vibrant alloy, which is ender pearls and energetic, which is gold, redstone, glowstone. The Z Logic controller is not too bad. Solarium, which requires soul sand, which is a pain to get. And then some sort of mob head. So it's not cheap. Plus it requires a lot of levels. But that's no longer a problem. How are we doing, by the way? I want to go see something. We need to go check on the reactor real quick. Reactor's over there. How are we doing on fuel? Nah, we could use some more fuel in there. But otherwise, It seems to be doing just fine. We have some cyanite. Looks like in basically everything. So let's jump back up to the observatory and see if we have some more yellowite that we can put in there that's already taken care of. Yeah, we have a stack. This is something we'll probably want to process as well. So that tells me I need to go mining. Pulverizer does double it. And we can get some cyanite with sag mill, which is what we're going to do. So we're just going to throw it in there. We have so much stuff. It's so nice. But anyways, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here. Next time, like I said, we're going to continue kind of doing what we've been doing and go from there. Or we will, we're either going to continue going through that area, or we're going to just kind of do some quests around here. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!